Here's what I like. Laying on the beach with sunlight in my eyes, laughing with my friends under the sky, following our hearts so then we take a ride. Wherever, I always try to let my spirit fly, fly away. That's the only way to get that high, high, always.
Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and into my home. Today we're going to be doing a power hour so that I can quickly tidy up during nap time. This morning I had 4 of my youngest grandkids, so I need to straighten up from lunch and from the crafts that we did. And while we're speaking about crafts, I'm going to be putting together a craft cart for the kids. We do a lot of Play-Doh, drawing, and painting, so I wanted to have all of the supplies in one area so that the kids could easily pull out the basket and take it to the counter to create. I'm trying to get all this done before my grandson wakes up from his nap because we have plans to meet his little cousins at a trampoline park for his little birthday get-together. I'm going to start here in the kitchen. I find this to always be my starting place. It's a good motivational chore that propels me to the next. Do you have a jump-off chore that motivates you to move on to the next? If so, tell me about it in the comments. I also may be going back on an opinion that I shared about a product that I didn't like, but I may actually need. I'll show you that in just a bit, and I'll be asking you for your opinions.
If you're looking for trouble, you better count on it. I will give you a struggle, give you a struggle. If you're looking for trouble, I am the needle who will push your bubble, yeah. 'Cause I don't wanna fight pieces wood, I'm not backing down. So if you're looking for trouble, you better count on it. I will give you a struggle, give you a struggle. Here's what I like. Jumping from a roof that is almost too high, laying on the grass, I close my eyes, playing my guitar till my fingers are numb. I always try to let my spirit fly, fly away. That's the only way to get that high, high, always. If you're looking for trouble, you better count on it. I will give you a struggle, give you a struggle. If you're looking for trouble, I am the needle who will push your bubble, yeah. 'Cause I don't wanna fight pieces wood, I'm not backing down. So if you're looking for trouble, you better count on it. I will give you a struggle, give you a struggle.
I'm going to use my stainless steel e-cloth to clean my stainless steel stovetop. Say that quick. Anyways, I've told you in the past that I don't like to use traditional stainless steel cleaner because it leaves an oily substance that attracts dust and fingerprints. However, I think I need to find something to help protect the stainless steel. And I'll show you what I'm talking about in just a second. I usually wipe it down with a microfiber cloth and then I polish it with the e-cloth polishing cloth. This all works great for small jobs, but if it's a bigger job, I'll add in the Wyman stovetop cleaner, and then I'll follow that up with the polishing cloth. However, I'm beginning to notice that the stainless steel is starting to look dull. Plus, it's not removing all the spots. I'm even beginning to see a few little rust-type spots. So I think that at least occasionally, I'm going to be using the stainless steel wipes by Wyman's to condition the stainless steel. You just use a couple of the wipes to wipe on the products, and then I'll be using a microfiber cloth to buff it out. Alright, I'm seeing a big difference. It's much shinier and there's a lot less of those water spots that I was talking about. But I was very surprised at how it worked on my refrigerator and why I'm now going back on my original opinion.
Stay with me, if only for a moment, only for a while. I regret letting you go, and you were mine. I thought I'd be fine, but now my heart don't feel right, and this pain doesn't go away. Yeah. If I could turn back time, I would've never let you down, 'cause now I'm
If you've been here a while, you've probably heard me say that I don't use these cleaners, especially on the refrigerator, because they leave that oily substance that attracts the fingerprints and the dust. Now, I don't know if the formula has changed over the years since I stopped using it, but I am very pleased with how it's working now. So what do you use on your stainless steel? And have you noticed a change in formulation?
for you to say. Call me back.
I've always loved this little tea kettle. However, it's gotten pretty stained from the heat. I've tried many things to try to get this off. If you have any recommendations, please leave them down in the comments for me.
Haven't heard from you in so long, I'm starting to forget what you sound like. 'Cause now that it's over, I'm by myself. Yeah. I thought I'd be fine, but no more. My heart don't feel right, and this pain doesn't go away. If I could turn back time, I would've never let you down. 'Cause now I'm waiting for you to say.
You may notice that I go through a lot of microfiber cloths while I'm cleaning. However, I tend to use the same microfiber cloth with the product several times before I wash that cloth. So typically, I will use this orange cloth with my Method wood cleaner, and when I'm done, I'll store that cloth on top of the bottle underneath the cabinet. I also do the same thing with the granite cleaner that I was just using. Now obviously, I won't do that with a microfiber cloth that is getting dirty. But the areas that I wipe down first before I use another product, I'll go ahead and reuse those microfiber cloths several times before I wash it. I hope that makes sense. My 5-month little granddaughter loves this little play mat with the water in it. You just add a little bit of vinegar in it so it doesn't get moldy inside.
Late nights on the sofa, chilling, watching TV, doing nothing with you. Doing nothing with you. Yeah. I'm so thankful for everything that life has been putting me through, 'cause now I get to be with you. I think I'm falling in love with you.
These are the metal drawers that I'm going to be using to put together as an arts and craft area in my home. I know that the kids will be very excited to have a centralized place for all their arts and craft supplies. I like that each individual drawer pulls all the way out, so that way it can be placed on top of the bar for them to easily reach in and get their things. As I mentioned before, we do a lot of arts and crafts in this house. In my opinion, arts and crafts are so important for children. They teach fine motor skills, and they help to identify shapes, colors, textures, and smell. And creativity encourages children to play and experiment in a relaxed environment. There's no right or wrongs in creating, and this gives them the freedom to just be without having any expectations. And yeah, arts and crafts are a little messy, but they are such a brilliant way of developing a little one's mind and bodies, and the messes are manageable if you set up a safe space for them to be done at. My bar is a perfect place. It's easy to wipe down, and the floor is tile, so it can be wiped down or mopped. Now, the bar stools are a little questionable. However, I quickly wipe up any messes that might get on them. And then I just call it a day.
With you, I'll do whatever you want me to do, 'cause I've never felt like this before, and I want you even more. I think I'm falling in love with you. With you, with you, Still can't believe get to fall asleep with you in my bed, yeah. With you in my bed, 'cause all my life I've been worried that I'll never find the one, but you proved me wrong. I think I'm falling in love with you. With you, with you, I'll do whatever you want me to do.
If this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, let me welcome you here. My name is Michelle, and I'm the mom to 3 moms and a son. I started this channel to encourage women to reclaim peace in their lives through cleaning, organizing, and setting up routines. Even though all 4 of my children are adults with children of their own, I have the typical messes in my busy family because in any given day, I have at least 1 grandchild in my home. In most of my videos, you will see my grandson Chase, who just turned 4 years old. He hangs out with me during the week while his parents are at work. However, his mother is due to have a baby in July and will be working from home. So, we'll be adjusting the schedule for that and for his new baby brother. I upload a new video every Sunday, and occasionally I add a bonus video on Thursdays. I would love to have you as a subscriber, so please hit that red subscribe button and also leave me a comment letting me know you're new here and where you're from. I love getting to know my subscribers.
'Cause I've never felt like this before, and I want you even more. I think I'm falling in love with you. With you.
Once I went around the house gathering all the art supplies, I realized the overabundant amount of crowns, markers, and pencils that we have. But in all fairness, many of these were put in an art and craft box that I had up in the top of my closet in the guest bedroom. They have been in that box for more than 2 years. So I'm happy to get that box cleared out, and now we have everything organized and out and ready for the kids to use. With you, I'll do whatever you want me to do, 'cause I've never felt like this before, and I want you even more. I think I'm falling in love with you. With you, with you, with you. With you. Okay, here's what the drawers look like now with all the things in it. Chase is going to be so excited to see that he and his cousins have all their arts and crafts together now. He will also be surprised by the amount of things that he didn't even know that we had. I'll show you his reaction when he wakes up. But before that, I'm going to go ahead and get his corner cleaned up so that I can set this out. I hope that you like this video. If you have, would you please give me a big thumbs up? It lets YouTube know that you appreciate my content. And don't forget to click that subscribe button and press that notification bell so that you get reminded every time I post a new video. We will be continuing on in our zone cleaning, and I have 2 exciting videos coming up where we will be working in my youngest daughter's home to set up her master bathroom into a spa retreat, and then we'll be going upstairs to work in her daughter's bathrooms, setting it up to accommodate a gap in ages. You won't want to miss those videos. We always have a good time over at Madeline's house. In fact, I'll post the small pantry video that we did at her house just a few weeks ago, just in case if you missed it. Do you know what that is? Paintbrushes. Look at those other ones. You've got crowns, paints, markers, pencils. Now look in some of the other drawers. That one's not really, that's for bigger kids. You see all that? Beads. Okay, put it back in there. I want you to look at the next drawer. Look in that drawer. There's your construction paper. And then when you take this out, I got you all new drawing paper. Yeah, one for you, one for Lou.
Coloring book.
All the coloring books are in there. And then look on the very bottom drawer. It's all your Play-Doh stuff. That one we need new Play-Doh in there. But now we just take the drawer out and stick it up on the counter and you have all your things. What do you want to play in there? Pom-poms? Okay.
You can't keep me far away for too long. There's no need to pretend that you